Hey y'all, so I got a quick let me fix my hair. A quick prophetic message I need to get out. Hopefully y'all can hear me with these headphones in. I think I recorded with my headphones in. Alright, so let me put my shirt up. So for this, I wanna say in about January, somewhere between January or March, maybe even December, I had a dream, right? And this dream was a lion who was sitting on his paws and on all fours, but he was roaring, right? And then there was this cheetah who was stretched out like he was getting ready to lunge up and attack the lion, but it looked worn down. So I went and started, because God keep giving me words. As a matter of fact, let me go to this chapter that he gave me as well. This is a specific chapter he told me to read out of, and I know boom. Okay. So I went and researched and found out what lions mean. So lions are, they're fearless, they bravery, they have bravery, they have nobility and strength. Biblically, they are it's talked about, the house of Judah, King David, King Solomon. King David, he sought out God's heart or whatever. He knew the heart of God. He sought out his heart. Also, King David was very loyal, and he defeated Goliath, and not defeating Goliath just by or with a rock. It was because of his faith, and he went in the name of the Lord. And he had big faith. He believed in that God could defeat him. All right. So then you got King Solomon, who did not ask for riches, but he asked for wisdom instead. And then you got Jesus, where the lion is mentioned too, where Jesus was always persecuted. He was always told that he's a liar every time he would say something about God and this and that and the third. It's also talking about how his second coming in Revelation 19 and 16. All right, so lions, they can roar and they can be heard up to 5 miles away. And the reason they do this is to establish their territory and to communicate their power. You also, when I heard the word or saw the word power, I thought about Luke 10, 19 through 20, how we have all the power over the enemy and they cannot by no means harm us. And then 2 Timothy 1 and 7, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. Lions are more self-controlled and reserved. They pay attention. They're very observant. They study their prey. As for the cheetah, they're known for their swiftness and agility and quick decision making. All right, so, and they represent energy. They have a lot of energy. All right, so what I got from that is basically your enemies were moving too fast to strike against you. And then once they will go up against you, like they'll make a plan to plot real quickly. And every time that they will do these attacks against you, they'll wear themselves out. Because you come, the Christian people that this is for, you are representing boldness and strength of God's character. And these people or have been trying to come up against you for such a very long time that they're becoming worn out, right? And also, whenever you dream of a cheetah, it means there's recurring issues. It's like when you are trying to move on in life, but something or someone they keep bringing you back to the same problems over and over again, and you are trying to find ways to outrun them. But I'm here to tell you and confirm to you that you are much stronger than you look, and that you have God's character within you, and this is what they don't like. You have the light of God within you, so the enemy has been trying to attack you so that you wouldn't be able to move up levels. So I recently had a dream about a month and a half ago about my child's father, and in that dream, he was always trying to give me things in order to help himself, only if I would allow him, only if I was willing to give some part of me up to him. And in that dream, this window that like I was trying to get some help from him when it came to my daughter, and I don't ask him for help at all anymore because I realized, with narcs, they always need something. And so because I know his game now, he offered to pay for some type of uh daycare or something for my daughter in the dream. And this was after I had done moved or whatever. And as I started asking him, he wanted something out of me, but I would not give it to him. And because I would not give it to him, he became angry and irate or whatever. Then there was this woman that was in the dream, and she was drinking out of this cup. And in the cup, it had the number 1 and it had the number 2. And so every time I would get around him, he would be doing the same thing, cheating over again. He would be belittling me, overlooking me. And this is for me, and this is probably for a lot of you who are trying to interpret what are you supposed to do when it comes down to like a ex that is a narcissist to you, or somebody who you are trying to pray away from. This person is basically trying to connect to you through your subconscious, through you spiritually. They're trying to stay connected to you spiritually. That's why the cheetah is here, okay? So with the cup that had 1 and 2 on it, the girl even said to me, because I'm thinking in the dream, like, I got to leave this person alone. Like, I can't continue to keep talking to this person or whatever like that, right? And so because it never goes good. He's always cheating. He's always doing something to overlook my emotions and things of that nature. We keep going to the same thing, and that's what it said, recurring issues, right? And so the girl was like, you know what you need to do. You already know how this go, da 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 da. And as she was saying that, she had this big old extra large cup. Like I said, it had 1 in red and it had 2 in blue. And as I was talking to somebody, I realized that the longer I hold on to this person, or if I go back to this person, I'm not going to be able to up my rank. All right. So this is very crucial to you. If you have an ex or somebody who is operating in this type of energy, you don't need to go back to them. God is saying you need to not go back to them. You need to not open up yourself to them, because they're never going to change. This person is not going to change, and they're going to only keep you at a 1 level or a 2 level. And this is how I know this, because as I was talking to this person, I was in my own car. They was in their own car, but they had another woman with them. As he was getting mad with me because I wouldn't give in to him or whatever it is that he was asking me, my window, it was like a seat belt was on the inside of my window, and then the rubber on the window. Every time I would try to wind my window down, it gets stuck. Every time I try to wind my window up, it'll get stuck, and all those cords will tangle up more. So God was trying to allow me and whoever this prophetic word is for, that you're going to only stay stagnant with that person. You're not going to go no higher, you're not going to go no lower with this person. They're going to only keep you at a stagnant place. You're not going to be able to grow. You're not going to be able to rank up. And this person is trying to keep you to where you're not able to move in your calling or in your destiny that God has for you. So stay away from that person. Also, what I got from that is your enemies have already been found guilty. They continue to not repent or change their ways, and they're realizing all along who was amongst them. Is there anything else? I think that's it. And you have been, self-controlling yourself. And then God gave me John 2. And it talks about how he turned water into wine. All right. So you need to believe in the miracles of God. You can't fulfill this destiny or this calling until you accept Jesus Christ in your life and believe in his miracles. Also, he gave me where 2 and 13 through 22, where people was in mockery of God. They were mocking him by selling the sheep and cattle, and Jesus drove all that out, because he told them, where is it at? Stop turning my father's house into a marketplace. So your enemies are falling because of this. They're only using him as a crutch to make money off of him, and they're finna go down for that.